Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Okay, today I'm going to share with you what I have in my pantry. It's basically a very small pantry, but it works fine for me, so I'm good with it. So, okay, come with me. So I think in my last video I talked about me loving spices and always having spices in the house. So basically, this is what I have in my pantry. I have lots of spices, and the reason why again is because I like to mix my own spices. I blend my own spices so that way I don't have to taste the same kind of food every time I cook. Yeah. So again, like I said last time, up there I have my spices. I buy them in big packets. So those ones are the ones up there have not been opened, but I put them there for stock. So when these ones go low, or when then I check on that before I go buying anything. So basically, and then down here I have spice. These are the spices. These ones are basically spices like oregano, basil, thyme, parsley, Mexican oregano, and sage. So normally these ones I normally don't get them in big packets. I get them in very small packets. And I like to put everything together so that when my daughter comes, she knows exactly where to get her spices. And again, it also makes it very easy for me to know where my spices are. And then on this other side is all spices. Okay, so like for this example, these ones down here are packets that have been opened. So basically, when the opened ones, I put them on this lower shelf. I put them down there, and this is the way they look. Like that's Kashmiri chili powder, that's garam masala, and many other spices down there. So the ones that are down here have been opened, and I place them there so it's easy for me to know where the open ones are. Right there I have my bay leaves. Again, I get them in big packets. So I just have tons and tons of spices going all the way to the other side. Okay, maybe I can show you this other side too. Yeah, so all these down here, little spices, neatly kept. And I have my cinnamon, black pepper, mustard seeds, black cardamom, sesame seeds, nutmeg, tamarind, and I have this. This is what is it? It's this is calcium hydroxide, and this basically I use this on my corn. Because I buy the dry corn and I use the calcium to remove the cover of the corn so it's easier to chew, to eat. And then at the end here I have spices that I don't use regularly. These are spices like mace, for example. Mace I don't use it regularly, and other spices like mint I don't use regularly. So the ones that I don't use regularly, I put them down here. And then up there, I have my legumes. I have my yellow peas. I have green gram, but I think it's empty, so I'll need to stock to buy some of that. And then I have my green peas. I have my black beans. I have my kidney beans, my chickpeas, my pinto beans, and I think my corn got finished, so I'll have to go and get that one too. And then right down here I have my oil and my vinegar and a few pans, and this is where I store my beans. I store my beans in this I store my beans in these big containers. Yep, so I always have beans in the house. And again, like I leave like I said before, I was actually born and raised in Africa, but right now I live in the Western world. So it's kind of different, but I got my food right here. So down there, I have my onions. I've run out of my onions. I only got a few, so I'll have to stock up on that. I'll be going to the store pretty soon, and I'll get some on that. And I also like to keep a few cans of tuna, just in case I have no food, which I never have, because I always make sure I have food in the house. Because I cook, so I always have the food. And then again, this side, I have my tomatoes. So for me, in my pantry, the only things that I keep in the pantry are canned tomatoes. Tomato products, that is canned tomatoes, tomato paste, and then I also keep coconut milk. I always make sure I have enough coconut milk in the house because I use a lot of coconut. I like to cook with coconut, so I always have coconut milk in the house at every time. So that's one very important thing to have in my pantry. And then again, I like to pop my own popcorn. So I buy this popcorn, and this is the way my popcorn looks. I like this kind of popcorn with a mixed color. You can see it has some purple and yellow corn. So this is the popcorn I go for. I love this popcorn. Yeah. I love the popcorn, and then I normally have oats, but it looks like this is the only container I have now, but I have to stock up. I have to buy maybe, because now winter is approaching. I'll have to have like two or three more of this, and 2 or 3 more of that, and then down here I have my rice. Yeah, I like to have rice, and for rice I go for the brown rice. This is my rice of choice, so I go for brown rice. That's what I buy. And what I put here, I don't put a lot out here. I put the rest in the freezer. If I have extras, I always put them in the freezer. That's the way I store my brown rice. So the ones that I have here, just what I'm gonna use. It's gonna go pretty, because I eat rice a lot, so this will go down pretty quick. And then I also have a white flour here. Now, I have the white flour down here, and then I also use whole wheat flour, but I don't put it out here. I put it in the freezer. So that's the way my pantry runs. I don't really stock a lot. So what I need to buy now, I just have to get my potatoes and onions and my garlic, and that works pretty fine, because I guess I have everything. I have my beans, all sorts of beans there, and yeah, so that's how I roll. Oh, and then right here I have my gram flour, and the gram flour, this is a big size, so it's almost 3/4. So the gram flour, basically I use it to make snacks, or if I make snacks, or with the gram flour. And yeah, and I have this machine here. This is what I use. This is what I use for making my snacks with the gram flour. Yep, that. And then I also use it for making bajia. I make it for making bajia. I have the mandolin here, and bajia is basically potato, sliced potatoes dipped in a batter of the gram flour and coriander and ginger and that stuff. And that was very common because basically I saw here that bhajia originated from the Indians, who were living in East Africa. The Indians living in East Africa, they're the ones who came up with this bhajia thing. So that's something also I got from them from the other side because I'm from Kenya. So yeah, so that's the way my little pantry is, and I hope you got something from that. And if you like my video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. And thank you for watching my video. See you next time.